Here we are.
Is that a beehive? Anyway, just before I forget, I tweeted on my birthday on Thursday that in lieu of birthday wishes, just give me money.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a joke, but people did anyway.
Thank
Your grandma still alive?
I just wanted to thank them. Dave Robitaille, of course, an old friend of the show. Peter Boothroyd. Is that a name?
His name's
Peter
Boothroyd.
Boothroyd.
Can't imagine.
Boothroyd.
That's what I get from sitting here all day.
Ow!
Boothroyd. That was a good one. He's probably British or something where that name is considered classy.
From the Boothroyd family, I am.
And there's a guy named Robert Croft. I don't even know if that's a fake name. After
Croft's father.
Robert Kraft. Robert Croft. Rob Florig. He's an old friend of the show.
Yep.
Patty Rogers. She sounds like a Broadway dancer.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind eating her, Rogers.
Jeremy Clovis. Jason Abram.
Yep.
Andrew Carr. And I think those are all the birthday ones. And I'll give a shout out to Christopher Dinenson because I can never get his name.
all people
right.
that
I
give you money?
think he's from Milwaukee. I think that's the guy
What's
from
you get,
Milwaukee.
buddy?
I thought he was European, but he said he's from Milwaukee. And no, he gave me money. I think he gave it for my birthday. Let me see what he says. I don't know. But anyway, he sent me a couple donations right around my birthday.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to my taste.
No, you're not going to get anything.
Can I get a taste of that?
No. Oh, that taste of that?
Yeah.
Of my birthday taste?
Oh, if I get money for my birthday, I'll give you.
No, you
deal.
won't. That's what they always say. But you won't. You're gonna give me some of your birthday money?
I don't get birthday money.
What do you got?
Grandma died. I have to figure out my birthday present from my father-in-law. We're going to dinner at the Polo Bar on Saturday night. By the way, if you're listening, Saturday evening, I'll be at Gallagher 2000 in Queens, celebrating my 46th birthday on Saturday. Garrett, you're invited. Steve, everybody's invited. I think E-Rock, hopefully, and of course Bob Biggerstaff can.
What's Gallagher 2000?
It's a gentleman's club where gentlemen enjoy looking at Colombian runaways as they mash their filthy bits into your khakis, and hopefully you come in your pants.
And then this is on Fake Neil Brennan's website. I think he wrote this. I don't even know what the fuck it is. But anyway, it's a law firm, McCarthy, Brennan and Associates.
Right.
And you click on the website and it starts "Justice is blind," like Brian. Then it says, since an incident circa 2005 involving a hose and a very upset neighbor, Kevin Brennan has been leading the fight for the little guy in all aspects of the law. At Brennan, McCarthy and Associates, we help you get the best results regardless of your situation.
Right.
Kevin Brennan, MBA, Harvard. According to Kevin's Facebook page, Kevin graduated from Harvard, and it's true. I said because nobody gives a fuck. Nobody makes you prove anything.
No.
One time I posted something dumb on Facebook. A guy goes, "You went to Harvard?" They think I went to Harvard because I said I went to Harvard.
St. Joe's.
According to Kevin's Facebook page, Kevin graduated from Harvard and has been involved in a few legal struggles throughout the years. Known in his early years as Shag or Kite Man, Kevin hails from Philadelphia and is following in his father's footsteps in the legal profession. This guy knows everything. His nickname locally is the Comedy King of New Jersey City. Kevin is one of the top 700 comedians in the Northeast Corridor.
Shout out.
He is host of the massively successful Misery Loves Company podcast since 2016 and host of internet TV show Burning Bridges on Compound Media. In addition to his work in a legal office, Kevin is running for mayor of Jersey City in 2020. For more information, search Twitter for hashtag Brennan 2020. Brian P. McCarthy, MBA, NYU. Brian P. McCarthy is no stranger to the inside of a courtroom, having spent some time in the legendary Miami-Dade County Jail.
Yep.
Brian's legal problems begin early in his life after he unsuccessfully tried to smuggle 4 pounds of marijuana into the country, hidden
44, but yeah.
hidden inside a boombox.
True. It's all true.
Working on animal welfare issues across the state, Brian is determined to ensure that no dog has a rough life and no horse has an unstable upbringing.
This guy's great.
In his spare time, you are likely to find him reciting late 90s rap songs at Sullivan's Irish Bar on West 35th Street.
Uh-huh.
Associates, Mario, the Spectre of Death Bosco. Specializes in child welfare cases, having a long history of being associated with John Travolta and Bill Cosby. If you think you may have been diddled, if you think you may have been diddled, it's Mario you need. Chad Zumbach specializes. It's also true. Specializes in DUI and slander libel law. Currently located on a fold-out bed in the greater Los Angeles area. If you got sacked from your job for falling asleep at the wheel or know someone who is spreading unsubstantiated rumors, Chad is your guy. Jimmy Martinez specializes in assault and battery cases. Jimmy is the brawn behind the brains and uses his expertise inside the courtroom to your advantage. Backed by Smoothie, Jimmy also fights for the rights of homeless single mothers. Jeffrey Gurian specializes in healthcare issue, mainly dental cases.
That's funny.
Having recently ordered the world's recently ordered the world's biggest tuna sub, there is nothing Jeffrey won't do to win your case. Oh fuck. Oh god, that's good stuff.
Oh, good
that
stuff.
guy knows everything.
Yeah, he pays attention.
He knows my dad he's a lawyer.
Yeah. Mary Boscov's tiny.
Remember your boombox?
Yeah, my boombox story.
I didn't remember the boombox.
Yeah. When I was about 20.
Put in a boombox?
Well, the Jamaicans did. They broke open the speakers.
You're running drugs for the Jamaicans?
No, I used to sell pot here in New York, and then
Of course, we all did.
Yeah, and then the guy that I bought weed from, this Jamaican guy, he goes, Brian, if you can get down to Montego Bay, my cousin got a ganja farm. And the weed I was paying $2,000 a pound for, he said it could be like $150 a pound. So I put together like all the money I had, and I got my roommate, and he and I like went down to Montego Bay, and we I was there for a week, and I told you, I said I ate all those pussies, all the girls down there, because
there was a line outside his door for Jamaican women waiting to get their pussy eaten by him.
Hey, Gary, if you can, this is going to be a really deep cut.
Yeah, because black dudes won't eat because he's disrespectful to them,
to
their religion, so they won't eat pussy.
Jerk pussy.
What's that caveman movie with the fire? What's it called?
Caveman.
No,
Pauly Shore or Pauly Shore?
Ringo Starr movie.
That's a Ringo Starr movie. No, the fire movie where they're
Quest for Fire.
Quest for Fire. Thank you. If you can find Garrett, I'm sorry to bother, but
Don Chong.
The rate.
Ron Perlman without makeup.
Ron Perlman, exactly. Ron Perlman's. They're like, we need a caveman. He's like, you'll save money on me. But there's a great scene where all those fat girls are waiting out front of the Quest for Fire hut to fuck Ron Perlman, and if you can find it, they were the blue.
Joe Matarese.
I don't know why
you're going through this whole long thing just to show a thing that barely has anything to do with what you were doing.
Because all these girls would wait in front of. They would knock on the door. My little Cinderella.
Yeah, would they be a line? Would there be a line outside?
There would be girls that would come, and I'd have to send them away. I'd be in the middle of going down on one girl, and I'd say, "Give me a second, child. Me come back."
And you spoke with an accent.
Yeah, why not? Me say, "Come, lick your punani, lick the middle where the pee come out, and suck on the cleat." So so it was great. I had a lot of fun down there. It was
but then there's a line of fucking women. Were they good looking?
They touching your wieners?
Oh yeah. It was a whole thing. We're all dogging them. Me know wear condoms with the body, man. Me like to go in there raw dog. You hear me now?
They were good looking, or they were just kind of hoggy.
They were fine.
That's why he brought up the fat chicks in Quest for Fire.
Right. I don't know. Kara, could you find that or no? I think it's funny.
I only found one scene where they're down by the river.
Oh, no.
When he butt fucks them?
Yeah.
Well, that was...
That movie came out in like...
You guys are really Ron Perlman connoisseurs.
That was like one of the first movies I remember seeing on HBO.
That reminds me of my trip to Vermont.
Why?
Tell you what.
That was it? Yeah. That's how it was back in the day?
Back in the day.
We just raped her in the movie? And it was a comedy?
That was over 300 years ago.
It's not a comedy.
What is it?
It's just, it's like a
road
dramatic movie.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
It's about
Ron
cavemen
Perlman
trying to find fire. They don't talk.
Somebody called it a Quest for Fire.
Yeah, it was Quest for Fire.
Yeah.
It wasn't a comedy. Ron Perlman just raped people?
Yeah.
That wasn't Ron Perlman.
Who was it?
I don't know. It was
other one, some other
actor.
Yeah. They're all cavemen.
Don Chong's in it. She's running around naked. She's like one of the fat chick ladies. She's just not fat.
Right. And then
like the gray and black.
Yeah.
paint.
And she liked the dick too, so she was like she joined them.
Taught the guy how to do missionary.
Right.
Because that's apparently all we used to do was doggy style.
Right.
And then like
Imagine.
so it was Ron Perlman or that other guy was fucking Ray Don Chong, and then she's like, and she like slowly turns around, and he's like, ooh.
Faces him.
Yeah.
And then there's a weirard cameo by her father. He's like, "Hey man, you gotta get some weed, man. You better get some weed, man. You're a missionary,
He's
man."
lying.
Is it?
No.
I thought it was on a comedy.
Tommy Chong did not show
I didn't
up.
know that was her dad.
Yeah, Tommy Chong is Ray Dong Chong's dad.
Yeah.
Jesus, thank God I got the show, or else I wouldn't know anything.
Yeah.
Her mom's black.
Yeah. You ever seen Ray Don Chong?
Yeah, but who's her mom?
I don't know, some black lady.
One got in the wood pile.
The lady from the who's the singer's mom?
Lena Horne.
No, that's the Lenny Kravitz. Wasn't his mom in a sitcom?
Yeah, she was in the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's married to the white guy.
yeah, right.
Pretty progressive.
They live in
show.
a building, right?
Yeah, in a deluxe apartment in the
You see
sky.
They're bringing that back. They're doing
They're bringing the Jeffersons back.
almost producing like All in the Family and
Yeah,
Jefferson.
Wanda Sykes is playing.
Yeah. Wanda Sykes is playing Louise Jefferson.
Yeah, Wheezy.
Really?
Jamie Foxx playing?
I think so.
I think yeah.
Both gay,
And,
both homosexuals,
That's gonna suck.
both gay.
I'm trying to think who.
Jamie Foxx is gay.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Really?
Garrett, can you bring up the clip where Jamie Foxx says he's gay?
Sure thing.
Thank you, buddy.
Is this one of those things where it's a picture of him and it's just somebody else working his mouth?
No, he's not. No one's gonna say they're gay. Even gay guys don't say they're gay.
It's
watching
it's an
oh,
edited
Ian.
video of him saying "I'm" and "gay" in two separate
right.
sentences.
Oh, me and
gay.
Me and Duff Davidoff are watching Ian fight dance. You don't know him, do you?
I know, yeah.
Anyway, he's at the Village Underground and he's doing a 6-minute set or whatever. So he's like, "Yeah, I'm a bisexual," and me and Duff are like, because no one says they're bisexual. Women can say it, but guys don't say it. All of a sudden, the crowd's like, "Oh, you like dick?" Because women are like, we like dick because we get shit for it. We get like houses and fucking cars and stuff, but
Yeah.
and a husband, but we don't like it. Who likes dick?
I think
But the jokes didn't even work. They don't even work because the crowd gets spooked.
Speaking of Jamie Foxx,
The crowd got spooked, and then me and Dove were just laughing. Dove goes up, he goes, "I'm bisexual too," because it's so dumb. You can say you're bisexual.
yeah, I think it's gross. Like gay is one thing, but bisexual to me is kind of gross.
Yeah, it's like I'll fuck a dog.
Fuck. What do you?
You got anything
Now
near
you're
me? If my
being
dick is hard,
ridiculous.
huh?
Now
If my
you're being
dick is hard, I'll stick it in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it connotes a whole fucking lifestyle people don't want to think about. Like
would-
women doing it, that's pretty, and we all jerk off to it. But like two guys, and then he fucks a woman, and then he's putting that fucking dirtiness into the woman's.
You never been watching a porn and
Whoa.
then like you're
Where are we going?
seeing like a guy get a blowjob and then they pull back and it's a dude and you're like, no.
Oh, where are you getting these? These blooper reels?
I was just
Save money and
I was just saying a hypothetical.
discount porn. Ugh.
Yeah. No, I always make sure I catch a landscape out before I start jerking off. I make sure I want to know what team everyone's playing on.
Well, you have an alibi because you're blind.
Yeah, but I still have that iPad Pro. I get real close to my
But still,
my face.
But it was weird seeing Ian because I've seen him I don't know if I've seen him do this bit, but it was in the Village Underground where it's like when the crowd doesn't laugh, you kind of are more aware of it than if it's a smaller room. So
Right.
people are like, all these progressives are all like, fat.
Yeah, right.
They all fucking bail immediately.
He looks like Groucho Marx.
Yeah, it's just ugh.
And he's kind of sweaty, like I don't know.
Yeah, that's how you'd almost think that guy would just be fucking anything.
Anybody be happy? He's just like,
Yeah, like whoever will fuck him, he's like a sexual orphan. Whoever will take him in, he'll fuck them.
just take my seed.
And then he lives with like 5 other dudes and fucking and whatever.
I only live with one.
Yeah, and you burn a wall.
No, but he lives He lives off the L train in where do you call it?
Like
Williamsburg or
Pigsty or-
someplace in there where
God,
everyone's
it's
cool and
Williamsburg.
everybody's fucking everybody.
Lives in a pigsty?
I think he lives in a shitty part. Like he has like 6 roommates.
It's a lot of
in
roommates.
Williamsburg.
Probably one bathroom.
Yeah, and I think he has to sleep outside with the dog.
I'll share a towel.
You bisexual.
Get out of here, you half a fat.
Yeah, literally half a.
He's just, You just like either. I know. I feel like bisexual is like the last exit before you're
he's
gay.
he's trying to be like super like progressive, and then even the progressive crowd is like, nah.
I just can't imagine like kissing him with that big mustache.
Ugh.
It's just.
Tasting jizz.
Yeah, that'd be the weirdest part of kissing him. Would be the mustache.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at least you're like a big soft body, but you have a nice, smooth face. I could kiss on you.
Could you?
I've never had
Kiss
to.
Barry Ribs.
We're not doing
last
that
week.
again.
There's a tweet about it. You kissing Barry Ribs
Right
right
on the stomach. I give him a little
Yeah,
zerber.
but it's still that's a
Oh,
lot.
that, yeah, somebody posted that
Saw
today.
the zerber. Yeah.
It's a step in a very
I've seen
weird.
so much gray chest hair since my Mother's Day last year.
You never fail to deliver on Monday.
Oh, boy, I tell you, I'm in trouble with my mother.
What happened?
Well, no, to be 45, almost 46, me fighting with your mother is like, because before I tell you my thing, do you actually fight with your mother? Like, do you like,
Yeah, I fought with my mother last time I talked to her.
right. But do you raise your voice?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was screaming at her.
Why don't you love your brother?
I
Right.
almost called her a
Mom's
cunt.
Jewish.
I almost called her a cunt.
Well, probably couldn't hear you. She's very old.
No, she can hear.
Okay.
And what would she say if you said that?
She would just not say anything for a long time, and then I thought she would hang up.
Ma,
And I go,
Ma.
"Are you
You'd be
still
like,
there?
Ma,
Are you still
Ma,
there?" She go,
my kids.
I go, "You still there?" When she gets mad, she doesn't say anything. And
Right.
then I have to go, "Are you still there?" And she's like, "I'm still here."
Right.
I'm like,
Well, you're a
"Where-"
cunt.
and then I'm thinking, where else is she going?
Right.
She's got no husband. She's got no fucking kids in the house. Where else is she gonna go?
The way for you to call her cunt again.
Yeah,
Just the 315.
she already got the paper.
Yes.
It's the paper delivered to her house like an old lady.
Sitting there using the tea bag for the second time that day. Let it dry out in a
Yeah.
spoon and a
Making some raisin bread.
chipped enamel coffee mug.
I used to be a paper boy
Did you?
when I was a kid.
Well, hopefully when you're a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
why.
can see you doing it now.
Good gig.
But you still have paper boys? Probably not.
No. Well, they have those paper men.
Papers that have, if they actually make them.
They drive in their cars.
Yeah.
They deliver. We got the New York Post delivered to our house, and then they just stopped doing it.
Where I lived in,
They're like, "Fuck you." Not enough people get it.
where I grew up in Syracuse, I delivered the Syracuse Herald Journal. Had like 30 houses. Had to walk to each of them.
You walked?
Yeah.
You get a bike.
Because you got to get off your bike. You couldn't just throw them. You had to put them in like you either the mailbox had like rings under them, and the mailboxes were all on the houses. So you had to like put them in the. You couldn't just throw the papers
Fancy.
well, they didn't give you rubber bands. They didn't give you bags. You can't just throw a newspaper.
Like 1920? It's like, well, iron the papers, boy, and put them underneath.
Between houses,
like
wasn't it
20
easier to
minutes.
get a bike? Are they all?
I would only
all-
use my bike when I was collecting the money because then you have to actually, it was more efficient. Riding your bike, riding a bike with a bag of papers isn't
I
the
did it
easiest
every
thing.
day.
Yeah.
I rode my bike with a bag.
Like I said, I'd have to get off the bike at every house. What's the point of that when I could just cut across the yard?
Kevin, now you live at home with an old bag.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the show's canceled. I pray to God.
We used to have in my neighborhood, we had a retarded guy. That,
Was it you?
No, I'm gifted and talented. How dare you? And he would deliver the papers, and he would also buy. You got to be around 12 or 13. He'd buy you booze too. So he would come up and
Everybody's calling the paper the paper company.
he lived
or
down the
whatever.
block, and I lived in a really shitty
I got jelly on my fucking newspaper again.
Well, the fucked up part was I used to have to. I mean, you're talking about collecting. I used to have to collect from my customers. I was like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
12.
saying.
I was 12. Sometimes they would fucking not answer the door. I knew they were home.
Oh, yeah.
They would not answer the
People
door.
would answer
'cause they didn't want to pay me.
Right.
So I can imagine like fucking hiding from a 12-year-old because you don't have to fucking pay.
And it was literally,
I had to bring-
and how much money was it?
It was like $2, and I
Yeah.
have to bring my brother next week as muscle.
I
He was
just tell
2 years
my-
older than me.
The guy that
Like it's like so fucked up. My parents are like, yeah, go collect.
my boss would, if there were
Got
houses.
a boss?
Yeah. The guy that dropped off the papers every day. He had an El Camino.
fucking
All
balls.
his papers in the back banded up.
You try to fuck you?
No, he was a good guy. We had a party at
weren't-
Chuck E. Cheese every year.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Other paper boys. Yeah. I was in like 6th, 7th,
All right,
6th to 9th grade. I
9th grade is a little old for Chuck E. Cheese.
arrived by 5. That was the,
Wow.
that was like
That was
the
your motto?
motto of the paper company. Yeah.
Arrive by what was the name of the paper?
The Syracuse, there was a Herald Journal and the Post Standard.
And it would get there by 5?
5 o'clock in the afternoon.
What if it didn't? They would fucking slit your wrist?
No, I mean, it wasn't like Domino's where you're supposed to get like a free pizza if you, it was just, that was
the
the,
evening papers.
People waiting on their fucking...
When I was there, Syracuse had a morning paper and an afternoon paper.
It's amazing. Like 30 years
I
ago,
did the
they had
afternoon
like
one.
I used to go out in the morning, 6:30 in the morning in the dark on a bike.
I had the afternoon, but I had the Sunday paper. So like Monday through Saturday, I had like 30 papers, and then Sunday I had like 50.
Yeah, the retarded guy had a retarded wife. And they had a baby, and the baby. I remember watching the mother like fill up the
baby wasn't retarded, right?
The baby was on its way.
Baby's too like, look, Dad, I don't know what the fuck is happening here.
Could you imagine having two retarded parents? If you have two blind parents, you're not blind. You don't have blind kids.
I remember the retarded mom was filling up the baby's bottle with.
I don't know how to do this. Ask my baby.
With Coke.
The baby's 3 and is already taken over. You fucking tards.
Dad. Wah.
I remember like being in her apartment.
You can't microwave a fucking cup of water?
We used to go over and look at her. We used to go over and like they used to watch porn, and I remember like the little baby was drinking Coke out of a baby bottle. I was like, this is really depressing.
Why would you go over there?
They had porn. They were like really into porn.
The retards?
The retards were, yeah. They were like really slow. They weren't like full on retarded. He had a paper route, and she didn't work, and they were on welfare. And they had a baby together.
They were probably the richest people in town.
Wow.
That's how white
Mayor of Baltimore.
That's how white trash you were.
Yeah, it really was.
The mayor of Baltimore just quit, speaking of that.
I know, I heard about that.
Yeah, she's a dumb cunt.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
sold a book and she did illegal shit. People, of course she's black. Black people cannot not break the law. Even when they become the mayor, they're like, how can we break the law as the mayor?
At least she didn't smoke crack, right?
Yeah, but she probably did. She wrote a book and then she did some illegal shit to sell the book, or she made people buy the book.
She basically made school districts like order like lots of the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like basically like
they're crazy.
What's that noise?
That happened last time too. They said it was like the refrigerator or something.
Oh, the refrigerator.
Remember when the mayor? Remember it was Dinkins? He was a terrible mayor.
It was awful. One
to
term.
be racist, but they can't. Sometimes the first black mayor, it's not like Jackie Robinson. A lot of times they're just fucking idiots, you know.
Well, Kurt Schmoke was the mayor of Baltimore.
They get so much. They have so many people like asking them for shit. It's like when you make it as a black athlete, you have all these cousins shit. They always want stuff from you.
Patronage too. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
People don't. I don't know. Well, Baltimore.
But if you're the mayor, maybe you shouldn't break the law.
Maybe. But I mean, he's right. Well, he's a Marion Barry. Marion Barry was like on tape smoking crack.
Yeah, he was the first. And
the white guy mayor of Toronto.
Yeah, but they
reelected him.
Yeah,
Marion Barry.
They reelected him because
great quote was, "The bitch set me up."
I feel like that's my man.
Remember in the video, she was holding him down, shoving that crack pipe in his mouth, wasn't she?
Oh no, please, no, Lord, get the butane lighter off that end table there.
If you're the first black mayor, don't be even if you're even if you're the second. If you're a black mayor, you just don't be a fucking idiot. It looks bad.
Obama was like president, and like he's like selling like Lincoln's like nightstand or whatever, just like
making people buy shit.
It's totally just
He has a big soda machine downstairs. It's just all grape soda.
Grape soda.
Every choice is grape soda.
Newport is like, all right, let me tell you. All right, listen, get that rush on the phone.
I mean, if you just can't do it. If you're a black mayor of Baltimore, you got to keep your shit clean.
Held to a higher standard.
Yeah, because you're just going to look
even if
like
you're a white mayor, you should probably keep your shit clean.
No white
not really, Bob. You're missing a point. They don't get a lot of opportunities. They always bitch that they don't get a lot of opportunities. So when you get an opportunity, you can't fuck it up. It's like Marion Barry, and especially down there, we think they're all clowns anywhere. The fucking D.C., Baltimore, all the way up the line. Fucking
Wilmington, Delaware.
Newark, Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware. We expect all those fucking clowns on our way up to be clowns.
You know, because some really fat guy goes into a all-you-can-eat place in New York City and eats way too much. So now they make it where they're all like, you only get 2 hours now.
For real?
Yeah.
What happened? A guy died or something?
No, like
John Panette bit.
I mean, that's like
you order food. You go home now. You'll be here for an hour.
It's a different bit. I didn't say Chinese food. Like at Brother Jimmy's, they have the all-you-can-eat wings and ribs. Well, you know, some fat guy went in there and like ate them out. So they're like,
there's a city law.
Sorry, guy. No, it's not a law. I'm just saying any all-you-can-eat place I've seen in New York City, you only get 2 hours.
Yeah, there too.
I never heard that. But of course, that's the fat guy law.
Yeah, because some fat guy.
Bob got off the bus at the port.
It's not me.
The fat guy bylaws.
Oh, when I got here last June, I almost turned around. First time I saw that, I was like, "Come on!"
2 hours.
Well, there's also they
Yeah, because fat guys will sit there forever.
We get it. We know why. Yeah, we know
At
why.
a comedy club, and they're like, "Hey, you get if you're working the show, you get two drinks." Why? Because some fucking asshole comic drank like a whole bottle of Jack every night, so they fuck it up for every other comic.
Leave Brad Trackman out of this.
Like Kevin, he's like, "There's no more orange Gatorade. I'm walking."
Huh?
I don't know.
What I think is that there's a great video of like these places that they were doing like a boozy brunch. It was like from noon to 4. You could just go and like they'd make like unlimited screwdrivers and shit. And there was this guy that put a camera outside of his apartment, trained it on like the people coming out of this place, and they're like vomiting.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that
Between cars, and they're falling down because they're all fucked up. They've been drinking like
He got it shut down.
Oh, I thought he poisoned them.
Yeah, for 4 hours they. Hey Garrett, will you find it for Kevin, please? Just something to do. It's like
No, they ended up either.
Something to do.
boozy brunch, webcam or camera, like
Give it
down Manhattan.
Keep
please.
the booth busy.
Right, not for
You
the
guys something to do.
They're in there sucking their fingers, eating fucking ribs.
We were actually just leaving, so
They were gonna quit. They were gonna
Even
go
to
on a
get more
break.
ribs out in the lobby.
We cut to the booth. They're doing the hula hoop and everything, and fucking
It's like
these guys busy.
right. Well, but yeah. I mean, people do take advantage of a. I worked in a restaurant in Miami, and I was a waiter, and we had like a brunch, and I had to go, and these old ladies would bring Ziploc bags, and they just dump peel and eat shrimp like in the bag. They would like steal peel and eat shrimp. My manager was like, "You got it." I'm like, "I'm not patting these old ladies down. They're all Jewish."
I was a busboy. I used to work at this place. It was like a prime rib place, and the food was good.
on.
So we would get people wouldn't eat their steak or the prime rib. We would just keep it in the fucking in the bread warmer,
Right.
and then eat it at the end of the shift. Because they wouldn't eat it. It wasn't like they was chewed up.
I know, still though.
Somehow my mom got wind of it. She goes, "That's disgusting. Don't eat people's on eating food." I go, "What's the difference, you cunt?"
When I got into comedy, I was a doorman at the Laugh Stop in Houston, and they had a port wine cheese ball. It was like a prepackaged, giant cheese ball with nuts on the outside of it.
Yum yum.
People would order it.
Delicious.
It was really.
It was a bigger draw than the comic.
It was
So fucking red.
Well, it was real rich.
Cheese balls here.
It was a prime item, but it was real rich, so nobody would ever or hardly eat any. They'd get it, and
Don't tell me you would eat a leftover cheese
we would
ball.
do what is called skinning the ball. We would cut off. It's not like you pick it up and eat it like a fucking apple. You use a knife and you put it on crackers. So we would take the part where you could tell where somebody had put their knife in it, and we would cut that part off, and then we'd be like, "Hey, we got cheese ball."
And then what? I've never
You're fucking eating steak that you don't know if somebody breathed on, if they touched.
No. I saw who was eating that. I saw who.
Oh
was
yeah,
at
you
the
saw.
table.
I saw.
We used to steal tips. Well, I didn't steal tips. My brother used to. My brother and the older.
Fucking it up for all the white guys that want to steal tips.
My brother and the older busboys used to steal, So I'm like, I might as well steal because we're supposed to pool the tips, So I'm like, if I don't steal, I'm kind of losing out because everybody else is stealing a little bit.
Kevin's like, I'm putting them in my above ground pool.
One time I was like, I was clearing the table, and I was like, I wasn't even very good at it, but I was cleaning the table, and I put like a $5 in like a napkin, And that's how I was stealing. I just put it in the napkin. I was gonna and then go back to the bus station, put it in my pocket.
Sleight of hand.
Clean it up, and the waiter goes, "Where's the tip? I just saw a tip I'm like, oh, there it is. Oh, what do you know?
It was all wrapped up in this napkin.
That's how it starts.
But they didn't fire me. I'm sure I'm gonna get fired, but they didn't. I guess everybody was stealing. The manager's like, well, I'm stealing too. So.
It's fucking horrible.
Oh, at bars, of course. A lot of the bars in I've seen in New York, they because I know guys that are bartenders, and they let them give away a certain amount of drinks because
It's called buybacks.
Yeah, because they know people they're gonna do it anyway, so they're just like, as long as you mark down that you give away like 10% of your sales.
Did you go to FBI school? This is really incredible stuff. Inside information.
I got a friend that works at a bar.
I worked at a bar in New York in Rockefeller Center, and everybody, all the bartenders, they're all like regulars, and they're regular customers. They're all fucking stealing. I knew they would tell me like, this guy, I would not charge this guy, and then he would just give me a big tip. So anyway, they had like the tip jar was like right in the middle of the thing, and you'd put the tips in there. And then, but then sometimes you would change it to get like singles out of the tip jar if you ran out of singles. So I did that, and the fucking owner saw me do it, and she said to the manager, "Is he stealing?" I'm like, "I'm the only one who's not stealing. You dumb fucking cunts."
Right.
No, I literally was the only because I don't because why would I steal? How much am I going to steal to make it worth? I steal $10 and I fucking get fired for $10.
Another job.
No, then what I said at a new job? Oh yeah, I stole at my other job.
Fired for calling her a cunt.
No, I'm kidding, but I mean, I was surprised I didn't get fired. But the point is, like, if you get caught stealing, then you got to get another job. And what do you say? What happened to your old job? Unless you're a kid in fucking in high school, or you can say like, I didn't have a job. This is my first job ever.
Well, it's easy. It's easier for the guys to, like Brian was saying, like you were saying, like give people free drinks and then they give you a big tip.
No, I know that's what they were doing.
That's the more of the
Usually you buy
stealing,
3
not, like,
drinks and
taking
get
the
one
money.
free.
Yeah.
Usually that's what you buy. 3
If it's like
drinks.
draft beer, you can't keep track of. I mean, bottles of stuff you can more
Bottom
accurate.
line, I wasn't stealing, and I got
Gotcha.
accused of stealing because I was a new kid. Plus, I was like always looking over my shoulder when
I'm sure you were a
counting the
piece of
money.
shit in many other ways, Kevin.
Was I, Bob?
I'm sure.
Oh, this is really good.
Monday show. A lot of energy in the room. It's great.
So
What'd you do
bad.
this past weekend? What'd you do?
What did I do? I had a couple sets at some places and
Okay.
did some comedy, ate some food, watched the Rockets on Saturday night.
Sounds compelling.
Houston Rockets.
You go to my Facebook.
Golden State.
Speaking of that, are you guys still there? Wish I was blind. I
Yeah.
have to see that fucking bad haircut you're sporting.
Something here? Chubby Nazi.
Yeah, can you go to my Facebook where the gig me and
I like it.
me and Aaron did?
Right.
Me and Aaron did for Brian.
Oh, come on.
What did you do
I want to show this gig that we did. Speaking of gigs.
I had a private.
with Aaron Berg?
Yeah, Brian. It was Brian's hookup.
I did a Frantic show last week.
It was Aaron Berg
Aaron.
and Bonnie.
Aaron wasn't on there. But, sorry.
Quite all right. Aaron Berg, Bonnie McFarlane, Kevin Brennan, and close it out Mateo Lane. That was the show.
What did people say after the show?
They loved it. They had a great time. As a matter of fact, the guy had
Is that
lunch.
last guy by?
Can you imagine Mateo's like, I'm bisexual.
Yeah, right.
I'll fuck everybody.
I think most people would be like,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
I like cock and dick.
Fuck everybody at this table.
Mateo's,
Mateo was on stage one time at the Cellar, and Kevin was up next, and he's like, "What?" And Kevin's like, "What the fuck? I got to go after this? Are you kidding me? This guy's fucking killing."
Plus, he's gorgeous.
beautiful.
It was so funny. Just you were smiling, just like, "What the fuck, man?"
No, it's comical how fucking good he
Oh yeah, he was great.
And Esty loves him.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He was killing.
This is the gig.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, what the fuck? Where was that?
Berg auditioning his daughter for Trevor Day School.
That's the whole room. That's the room.
Yeah, is that like somebody's house?
What's your kid do?
2 tables.
Two.
The women on one side, the guys on the other side. That's it. That's the whole fucking
Glad to
gig.
be getting paid pretty
That's a
good, though,
gig. That's a gig.
It was.
Yeah, I've done shit like that
I paid Kevin.
Where?
Okay, hold on.
all over in Houston. I used to do
Rodeo?
shit like that and stuff. No,
I paid Kevin $1,000 for 15 minutes. So I'm sorry it was so miserable.
That's my new rate, by the way.
really? For that, you hooked that show up?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hook a brother up sometime.
You.
I do all that stuff.
Okay. Well,
What did they say?
they said they had a good time. You know, they said it was great. I mean,
What was it? It was for what?
it was for my daughter's school for the scholarship fund. So we want to get
Jesus.
like
How are they raising money for with 2
because
tables of people?
paid $1,000 each.
Wow.
Come to the show.
So
or
you didn't
something
even
like
make
that.
any money.
Aaron Berg's pretty dirty. They didn't care.
They wanted
He
him
just
to be
does
dirtier.
crowd work.
They wanted him to be
Yeah,
dirtier.
he's
They
really
were
dirty.
They were nervous that Aaron they thought he kind of cucked out a little bit because
Oh wow.
he kept saying like he wanted his daughter to go to school there, and they kind of like they're like, just because we're rich doesn't mean they want him to really roast him.
I did a. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's just going to be ethnic jokes, and then they didn't like those kind of things.
No, yeah, I like when he kept saying, "Nice to see these Asians married to other Asians."
Who I did or you did?
Were there some Asian people there?
Yeah, the woman the very attractive woman who, Linda, it was her party. So her apartment is on 3rd Avenue and 90th Street. Nice apartment, nothing like insane, but a nice apartment. And so they had 10 couples. They each paid, I think, $1,000 a couple. So that's $20,000. The talent budget was
It's not 20 grand.
okay. Well,
People who live there didn't pay.
I'm sure they did.
There was like 8.
for
There
the
was like 8 couples.
No, there were more than
They
that.
paid.
But I don't know
So
the
they didn't
numbers.
make any money. They didn't make any money.
Well, they didn't. They fucked it up because they didn't do this correctly, and they came to me like in the 8th inning of this whole like night, and they were like, "Hey, can you help us?" Because remember Gilbert Gottfried wanted 25 grand,
yeah.
and it was
Sheesh.
like, yeah, it was like no, and then they came to me, and
And he wanted Norton to do it. Imagine Norton standing between two tables.
70 blocks away from there. I would have put him on at 8 o'clock. He would have done 15 minutes, $1,000 cash. See you later. Like, fine.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
I did a fundraiser, a
He
school
doesn't need
fundraiser.
$1,000 to be humiliated.
Nobody's humiliated.
I was humiliated.
Yeah, well, you were the worst.
I did a school fundraiser at Roger Clemens' house one time,
Wow.
Do tell.
and he was there.
We've got 52 minutes. So.
Talk slowly.
When he played for the Astros. It was for his son's baseball team, like raising money. So all these people paid money to.
And they all have K's in their name, right?
All his kids do, yeah.
Yeah.
His sons. And
No, I didn't mean the whole world. I meant
his
his
house.
kids did.
Yeah, he had a very nice house.
I'm sure he did. Where does Roger Clemens live?
It was in Houston.
Okay.
That's where
If you
that's
have
where he's
any
from.
money and you don't live in New York or LA or Chicago,
yeah.
you can have a gigantic
I mean, he's
house.
Roger Clemens. Of course, he'd have
But I pay for my apartment in Jersey City. I could probably have an 8-bedroom in Houston.
What I pay for my freshly built walled bedroom, I could have my own nice 1-bedroom apartment in Houston.
But then you're in Houston.
Yeah.
Hot.
Hot. Good food, though.
I always call it Houston when I'm there.
They just to fuck with them.
No, just because the Houston Street.
House the street,
I
right?
always fuck it up. They're like Houston. I go Houston.
Yeah, but you know what? Do you know why Houston, Texas, named after Sam Houston?
Sure.
The Houston, that's how some guy here in New York, that's how you pronounced his name. Like but it's not even spelled that way. They changed it later.
Oh.
So the way to make
looked
this
it up.
story more boring.
I looked it up. That's why they say it, because people are like, you shut the fuck up in the booth. I see you guys laughing. Eat your fucking ribs and shut up. How about that?
I tried Googling it, but I fell asleep before I could hit that
God
there.
damn it.
Can we have nap time?
You must be exhausted. You've
have
been
to take a
drinking
dump
since
here
what?
soon.
10 o'clock?
I've had 3 glasses.
You yawned like 7 times already.
What's that?
You've yawned 7 times already.
All right, I'm okay. I should have used a little. I was gonna get a little sugar at the fucking barbecue place. I was gonna get like perhaps a brownie sundae, but I didn't have time.
I had a French cruller on the way over here.
Why don't you do some booger sugar?
I wouldn't. By the way, I'm in the bathroom over here. I swear to God, there's some guy doing coke in the other stall. Like, and he's like, and he's like, like, and this, I'm pissing. I'm like, what is going on over there?
You didn't ask him?
And then a knock on the wall. Hey, you got a little of that marching powder for Daddy?
Hey, a little help over here?
No. But then I opened the
Got an
door.
hour and a half show with Bob Biggerstaff.
It'll help now.
You need a little cocaine.
An 8-ball. No, but it was a little Chinese guy. He wasn't doing coke. He was like this guy. He was
They're
little.
disgusting. They always have like, they get on the train, always
Little
got
Chinese guy is
coughing
probably
up
doing Diet
shit.
Coke.
Yeah. Oh.
Always coughing up shit.
He was. I immediately because I was.
Disgusting on the train, aren't they? They're
Yeah. It's. I can't. My wife with her new job might have to go to China for a week, and so.
oh my god.
And she's like, my kids were really
Do what?
My wife works for the NBA now.
Oh, really?
National Basketball Association.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
one in Secaucus, New Jersey. So she starts.
That's where their home offices are.
Yeah, homo offices, right?
That's where they go. That's where they go for the replay reviews.
Oh, really?
Caucus,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So she's.
Houston sucks, by the way.
What do you mean, the Rockets?
Sucks. James Harden sucks.
Does he?
Yeah, he sucks.
He's better than you.
Okay, but he can't score under pressure because the 3-point shot is
Of course
not.
he can.
Huh?
Of course he can.
No, he can't.
He's the MVP. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's good against bad teams. Against good teams, he's not good.
The Rockets they were 3-1 in the regular season against Golden State.
Right, I'm talking about the playoffs.
Okay, well, it'll be tied 2-2 after tonight.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
How much you want to bet?
$1.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll bet one of these hoopsters is better than the other hoopster. When they throw the ball down through the hoop.
I hope are you teaching your wife all this vernacular?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
doing
pretty right.
This is like doing a show at the Special Olympics.
Going to China. What is she going to interview Yao Ming or something?
Yeah, he's going to China. Half an hour later, you want to play basketball again.
What does she do for the NBA?
She's going to do meetings for like the corporate and NBA people. So basically, like, it's a 6-week kind of gig, and then they'll bring her in for something else. I don't know. It's a weird, because my wife used to work for the Ritz-Carlton and the Four Seasons, so they only hire out of the Ritz and the Four Seasons. And so, like, basically, like, for the Final Four, she'll get all the hotel rooms for, like, executives or whatever.
The Final Four.
Is that
No
a thing?
Final Four in basketball.
Oh.
And I mean the pros.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of college.
Yeah.
With the World Series of
Did you work
hoops?
for the NCAA or NBA?
Super Bowl.
No,
They
NBA.
were there
not
for
W.
they were there for the Super Bowl of the NBA.
They get from the point guard. I remember I
You have to call it the big game.
was flying down to Grand Cayman a couple years ago, and this giant, you know what?
Just say it. I want to get fired. Is Keith here? Say it.
Very nice guy. We ended up chatting.
Was he from Nigeria?
The whole play. No, he was like
He was flying down the Grand Cayman, not Nigeria.
I met his wife, his mother actually. She was white, and he was this big. He was a big, and we started chatting. We were in business class, of course.
You were talking to his dick the most of the time because he's so tall.
On the head.
You loved it.
You didn't even notice.
Business class, of course.
Right. And so we're on our way to Grand Cayman, and
He's a big talker.
we're chatting, and he goes,
He
yeah,
has
you know.
millions of dollars of cash in his. First of all, anybody who has $1 million of cash in their bank account doesn't tell anybody because they don't want to get
Charles
murdered
Schwab
or
accounts.
yeah, whatever. You said cash.
My password is password. But so anyway, so the guys were
No one will guess that.
we're going down to Grand Cayman.
1, 2, 3.
And I'm chatting with this gentleman, and he goes, yeah, I play ball in D.C. And I was like, what do you mean you play ball? He's like, I play basketball. And I said, what do you mean, like professionally?
Gilbert Arenas?
And he goes, no, Uranus is fine with me.
The Bullets? How many years
That was
ago?
the thing. It was a joke. I made a joke. I didn't even realize
Wizards.
He was a young guy.
No, they used to be the Bullets.
That's
Did
what
he
I'm
say he used to
oh,
play for the
Christ's
Bullets?
sake, Why do I even fucking come here? What the guy said to me was, I said, you play professional basketball in D.C.? He goes, yeah. And I said, what, for the Bullets? And he goes, they've been the Bullets for 20 years. He goes, it's the Wizards now. And I said, well, gan me off. Where's your fucking stick?
That's such a gay. To go from the Bullets to the Wizards.
You know why they changed the name?
Yeah, because Bullets doesn't sound good.
Because the guy that owned the Bullets, he was friends with like some foreign leader in like some Middle Eastern country had gotten killed.
Boy, that's a great
So
story.
they changed the
Thanks for giving us-
changed the name from the Bullets to hey.
Plus, it was like there's a lot of
Plus, it wasn't plus. It
lot
was
of
because his friend got killed by a bullet.
what's are getting murdered by bullets. So it's not kosher.
It would be a selling point.
And then it was so funny that then they changed it to the Wizards, and then Gilbert Arenas had a bunch of guns in the fucking locker room.
But no bullets.
I know, so it should have been the Bullets. It would have been funny if it was the Bullets.
The original name of the team was going to be
He's
Duck.
a piece of shit too.
Who's
Gilbert
a piece of
Arenas.
shit now?
Gilbert Arenas.
What does he own?
Don't worry about him.
trying
I
to
could
get
never
the
explain.
conversation.
I could never
Some
explain to
guns.
him who he was.
Might be the worst.
Tell them about it when they get in the Final Four.
Are they in the Final Four? I just hope I hope these hoops.
Wizards? No, not since like
It's like when you
1968.
have a Super Bowl party and all these women are like, "Wait, what is that? Why is that guy throwing the ball like
He's
that?
touching his butt.
What's going on?" They don't know anything.
They do a receiver. Did the receiver get the ball?
Yeah, the wide receiver,
Well,
tight end.
I wouldn't mind. Breathe out. You can fit more in.
You had to have made some football porn back in your day, right?
No, never made any football porn. We did the quest for the golden dildo, where the girls had to.
Wasn't that an Indiana Jones movie?
No, you're thinking of Quest for Fire.
Those guys are stretching in the booth. They're doing stretching.
I'm just leaving.
Yeah, they're stretching their stomachs because they're eating ribs.
Oh, because it's so
Brian
boring.
Bond
They're
didn't
trying to
share.
stay alert. In another 15 minutes, they'll be doing fucking lines of cocaine.
It ain't my fault.
No, it's my fault. I told you before the show started. It's all my fault.
Yeah, but no, the show that I did, we took a big dildo and we spray painted it gold. And this girl goes, "We're gonna put that in our ass." And I said, "Well, maybe." But then one of the guys I was
Illegal?
working with, he goes, it's covered in like spray paint. You probably don't have her put it up her ass.
It's toxic, right?
Probably. I mean,
Unlike these guys' dicks.
kidding. All that cum.
I'll suck that dick, but there better not be any paint on it.
You know, I like. Yeah, right. Exactly.
I'm no animal.
With the thought.
I don't mind getting AIDS, but I don't want to get toxic shock syndrome.
Anyway, so I was watching some Alicia Class earlier today. You know who she is?
Top of the class.
I'm talking about.
No.
Porn star, I'm assuming.
Remember Seymour Butts?
Oh, do I ever?
Yeah.
Didn't he get HIV?
No, you're thinking of John Stagliano.
I think I'm Buttman. Is he? Well, he was Buttman, right?
Yeah, John Stagliano was Buttman.
Is that what you were thinking of? You were thinking of John Stagliano?
Yeah, Buttman.
You were?
Yeah,
He's
I was thinking of
Buttman?
Buttman. Yeah.
Oh, Buttman got,
He like
got
did
AIDS?
Yeah, because it was years ago because he was doing.
Does he like to get fucked in the butt?
Oh, he was fucking chicks in the ass like in Brazil and stuff.
He got AIDS from that?
Transgendered women in Brazil.
What's the over on Ian Fidan's getting AIDS?
Over 150%? No, but Ian,
I'm bisexual.
Great. I'm not buying that at all.
I was like, oh my God.
I think Ian, though, I don't think he catches.
Huh?
I think he tops out.
Doesn't matter, but to try to do a bit about being bisexual, it doesn't even work because the crowd's like uncomfortable with it, and again they're supposedly so progressive until it fucking lands in their lap. Like everyone's progressive until a black guy moves in next door. Then you're like, oh Jesus Christ, I just lost $100,000. So everyone's progressive until it's in their neighborhood, right, Bob?
NIMBY.
Huh?
Not in my backyard.
Is that one of the neighborhoods in Brooklyn? NIMBY?
NIMBY, right.
It's right near Dumbo.
You got to put a feather in your fucking snout.
Why?
Remember Dumbo had to have a feather?
I wish we had commercials today.
Did you tell your kids, let's do a live read of anything?
Yeah, read your lawyer website again.
Yeah. Levi's jeans. Boy,
Esquire.
They're the bee's knees. They're denim and they're...
Are you Kevin Brennan Esquire on that website?
It's not a bad idea. We should get a bar. Why don't we get a bar going?
A bar?
A bar.
Like to work in or own?
Yeah, Mario Bosco would be one of the fucking. He'd bring
Door
you
guy?
popcorn.
The door guy would be so great. You're not 21. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll fucking gut you.
You use.
As long as we have a golden tea machine, that'd be great.
Yeah, he stands and he works the rope.
Yeah, like he has to like reach up to like undo it.
Yeah. And then
You on the guest list tonight?
Dante will be the real security.
Yeah, Dante. And he can also give out
Barry
advice.
Ribs. Barry Ribs will be hitting all these black girls.
Be the bathroom attendant.
What can I do? What can I do?
You'll be eating all the ribs in the.
All right, yeah. Let's do it.
As they call it, eating the profits.
Hey.
He's afraid. Brian's afraid to invest. He's afraid to invest in his future.
I was approached a couple times over the past couple of years to invest in bars, and I just, especially now that I lost my vision, I'd be like, "Are we making money?" Like, yeah, the place is crowded.
You're the perfect investor.
Yeah, cool, great. I'll have,
Place is packed. Turn up the volume.
Yeah.
Robbed them blind.
yeah. They just play like sounds like a Foley machine, like it's like rah, rah, rah.
Kevin's behind the bar. I'm the only one not stealing, you dumb cunt.
Everybody stealing from me.
Right, exactly. Another Harvey
Biggerstaff's over here eat all the fucking profits.
Trust us, me and Adam. You can trust it. You can trust us with your life.
I actually do trust you implicitly.
Yeah, so what? So what's the? I don't understand the problem. You trust Adam too.
I trust Adam. You wouldn't bartend though. You're terrible.
Not
People.
bartending. You turn it to like a comedy place, but it's more like all the people from the show are there. So Mario works there, and fucking Barry Ribs and Bob when he's not on tour.
Kevin shows up. He's like, "Where do I put my bike?"
It's a no-brainer. People would show up anyway just because you're one of those guys that people like to talk to at a bar.
Like Toot Shore.
Yeah, you're always there.
Always there.
And you always got a bunch of stories, and you'd always you like to tickle
Like
people.
Rocky in that last Rocky movie, just like walking around. And
You enjoying your manicotti?
yeah, exactly. Hey, let me tell you about the time I fought that big Russian. Hey.
Yeah, you have like Rocky Fridays.
Could be showing your porns in the on the TVs.
Yeah, on the big screen. When the Final Four's not showing, you show your porn.
Oh, you should try the Club of Lion Club sandwich. It's fried chicken.
Every Friday, you stay in character the whole day.
The whole day.
It's Rocky.
You walk in, you put the blazer on.
For nothing. Today, we have a special for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, on Friday you're Jackie Mason out of respect for the
Sundown.
for the Passover. What is it? Sabbath.
Shabbos.
Shabbos.
Have a good Shabbos. Have a drink. Enjoy. I won't be here. I'll be home. Relaxing, not reading.
You never have to be home. You could be there the whole time.
Would be nice, actually.
Jackie Mason came to the Laugh Stop one time. He did 2 weeks straight, 13 straight days. He did one show.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did. It was when he had some one man. This was like
The 80s,
like 20 years ago, and he did.
He's 85.
And he was getting ready to do some one man show, and he could have played like some like a theater downtown, but they got him to play the comedy club, and he did 13 straight nights. He did like an 8 o'clock show every night, and it was like you should have seen like every Jewish person. It was the only week we actually had to get kosher hot dogs.
Hey.
Like it said on the menu, kosher hot dogs.
really?
He
Beef, not pork.
he smelled bad too.
Hey.
Jackie?
Yeah.
What do you smell like?
He just smelled like BO
Have a glandular
after
problem.
the shows.
What do you want?
But it was the best part was he would let these two guys open for him. One did 1 week, one did the other, and and these guys were horrible. Melrose Larry Green, you know he used to be on Howard Stern's show, wear the 8-ball jacket because he's from Houston.
Oh,
So he'd wear this 8-ball jacket on stage. He was horrible, and Jackie made one of those like Public Enemy.
Oh.
And Jackie Mason was in the back of the room, and he's like, and I was standing next to him. He goes, and the guy's on stage. He's like, "You believe this? The guy's been doing comedy for 30 years, and he still sucks."
yeah. I'll have one of those hot dogs. You don't mind. Who's the other guy open for him?
I don't remember him, but he was some old Jewish guy that was just equally as bad. But Jackie Mason was still doing his Ed Sullivan impression. It was hilarious.
For them? For the people, and they liked it? The Ed Sullivan?
Oh, there was nobody. Those 13 shows, there might have been 5 people that were under 50.
Well, you know, Kevin Meaney dropped dead doing his "We Are the World."
No, he didn't.
Well, more or less. I'm saying he was doing up until like the end of
It's
his.
a classic bit.
He would drop that while he was doing it?
Put the sunglasses on.
Oh, he was at home. He had a heart attack or something.
Yeah, exactly. He had a jizz blockage in his artery because he sucked so many dicks.
That was actually in his autopsy.
Yeah, right, exactly.
His blockage.
His blockage.
I'm trying to get her Henriette Mantell, and she's a big friend of his. Get to the bottom of the Kevin Meaney stuff.
What do you mean? He's like the.
Is there some Uncle Buck stuff we don't know about?
I don't even know. I don't know, but I don't think he died. I think he just died in his house, like an old.
Remember, he went vegetarian. He lost all his weight. He looked.
Did?
Oh, yeah, he went vegan. Like dropped like 40 pounds. Like
problem with that guy is like he was in that Uncle Buck show, and then that didn't work, and then he was so locked into that his act that he couldn't do anything else. He couldn't all of a sudden start doing other things.
Could have written some new jokes.
Not really, because he was like of that time or whatever. What's he gonna
do? Put your pants on.
Pants people, yeah.
What's he gonna transition to? Like
We Are the World
stuff?
bit is a classic.
That's what I'm saying. So
bring that. Hey guys, bring that up. Could you bring that up?
If your act is so good that you can't. No, you know what? Go.
Wasn't he like Hairspray and stuff? Didn't he do something on Broadway?
He was on Broadway.
Garrett, see if you can find when he's on the Tonight Show.
He was funny,
First time
man.
on the Tonight Show, he fucking it was an incredible set. He fucking killed.
And he does the We Are the World thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, you know what?
No, he didn't do the We Are the
couldn't do
World. That
that.
was the second time.
You couldn't
he did
do
it.
that now.
Huh?
You couldn't do something like that now.
Because you wouldn't be able to get clearance from the fucking.
Exactly. It's amazing. It's amazing how he would. What would he have been if he couldn't do that bit now?
Just a regular fact.
Yep.
All right. Who cares? He was funny.
All right.
But I'm saying his act was so good that you can't.
Bit.
Thanks, Garrett.
Wow, that was possibly the worst clip you could have pulled up.
No, that's not. No, the one. I don't know what clip it is, but
I know what
it's
you're talking
on
about.
my Facebook thing. It's just when he died, I put it up. When did he die? I don't even know. A couple of years ago. Anyway, I found this clip, and it has like a lot of views. Garrett, that's how you know. It probably has like 10 million views on it or something.
Views.
Like that.
Oh.
But it really, he fucking kills, and then then you can't. He couldn't even follow himself. Look at what he's doing. He's doing shit that's not working because they kept probably bringing it back, and he's like, "I'm out of my good stuff." Now he's talking about his brother.
Can I do We Are the World again?
Huh?
Can I?
But I don't think he did We Are the World on that first one. I don't think he did. Yeah.
He did it at Caroline's like 12 years ago. I saw him do it.
Did you?
Oh, he would do it at every stand-up show.
You almost had to. But I'm saying once you have a bit like that, you're almost stuck with it.
Gaffigan does Hot Pockets.
Huh?
Gaffigan does his
But Gaffigan's
encore of
not
Hot
like
Pockets.
he's not Gaffigan's not high energy like this guy. This guy was like a clown. He was like a high energy clown.
While I'm thinking of it, any Gary Goldman fallout or anything new or just no?
I mean, Ian Finance actually said I was a bitch for putting the picture up.
Oh.
When a bisexual calls you a bitch.
What bathroom did you guys have at the underground?
Now there's a little pushback that I shouldn't have put it up. But I'm like, well, what am I supposed to say? Chad was tweeting it out.
Right.
What happened? So I'm like, all right, I'll just put the picture and then what happened instead of going like I was attacked.
Right.
So if I have the picture, there's like evidence. So am I right?
No, you look like a bitch putting up the picture.
What was I supposed to do? Not put the picture up?
I don't know. I mean, you got to expect something to happen sometime with all the shit that you
And
talk. To be honest with
Kelly, I
you.
saw Bobby Kelly, and he goes, I said, you see the picture? He goes, everybody saw the picture.
Right.
He goes, like a hush came over the city.
Oh my god!
He finally got it.
But everyone's telling me a Gary Goldberg story. Like he did something.
Who's Gary Goldberg?
Gary Goldman, I mean.
No.
Gary Goldberg actually worked on Family Ties. Oh, this is it. But people are like, oh, I shouldn't put up. Like, well, what am I supposed
Kaposi sarcoma.
What am I supposed to say? Like the guy just came.
AIDS.
What am I supposed to say? The guy. What's that thing on the left? That doesn't look
That's
good.
your third nipple. You're fucking regular Mark Wahlberg.
What is that on the left? Looks like I have a tumor.
Did you have a tracheotomy?
Huh? I should get that checked.
Looks like you got a hole in your throat.
What is that? You see it on the left?
That black. I think that's got to be a shadow.
Oh.
Are you all healed up?
Yeah, I'm all healed up.
That's good.
No, but the point is that if I didn't put the picture, I can't really say anything.
Right.
I can't be like, oh, Gary Goldman attacked me.
Of course you can.
And say what? He attacked me?
Yeah, you could say whatever you want. Yeah, of course you could.
But people are like, so where's the proof? I've evidence. What do you call it? Photographic proof that I was attacked.
Did you say something? But you posted about it before you posted that picture too, right?
No.
Nobody. Well, somebody posted about it.
Chad did.
The first thing about it was, oh, okay.
Chad did. Chad said I was attacked by Gary Goldman.
Nobody would have said you're lying just because.
Why would I put it unless I have some proof?
I don't think you need proof when you know that it happened.
Okay, what am I gonna say? Some man was mean to me. A big Jewish man.
You look like a bitch either way.
Huh?
You look like a bitch either way.
So I'm like, I had to pick. I wouldn't.
You're bigger than me. Why you don't pick somebody bigger? You're a fucking tall guy. Yeah, so you found the one comic that's taller than you.
Listen, there's no way I would have put it up unless I had the picture. Because if I don't have the picture, then I'm just going like them. Why would I even tweet about it? It makes no sense.
If Chad had never said anything, would you have said anything about it?
I don't know. Chad's a real troublemaker.
He's a real shit stirrer.
I didn't know he posted about it first.
Yeah, he tweeted that I was attacked by Gary Goldman at the Comedy Cellar. So then I'm like,
you told him that?
Sounds like one of those guys that's drowning and you go to save him and he just pulls you down with him. You know what I mean? Like he tries to drown you.
He's in quicksand. You go to hell. Yeah, now you're in quicksand.
Look at them both in here. Pat Oswalt killed his wife.
Hey, it's pretty cool.
Were you scared?
No.
Was it? It was in the bathroom.
Yeah, the
I may have already talked about this, but I haven't talked to you personally.
Bathroom attendant was right there.
The VU.
Yeah, he just grabbed me and then I grabbed him back or something. Then he looked at me. Then he was like. Then he threatened me. Then he gave me this big smile, like this big. Sadistic
threatened
smile.
You like what?
He said like, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know.
Like I'm gonna kill you or something.
Then I try to get Sherrod's.
Bathroom attendant's like, look, guys, I don't care if you fight, but how about $1 or $2 in the basket?
I tipped the guy extra. I gave him $2 the next time I saw him.
That's nice.
I gave him $5. I go, sorry about last night. He goes, yeah, well,
What are you gonna do with Sherrod? What are you gonna say about Sherrod?
Trying to get Sherrod on the show today, but
hey,
Bob was already booked. No,
yeah,
I would have bounced Bob for anybody.
On, of course, yeah. Hey, I can do it. See ya, Bob, motherfucker.
Oh, then because Sherrod has issues, so everybody has like a Gary Goldman story. So I basically was like, listen, this guy's he's fraudulent. So here you go. If you guys
does sound like he has. I mean, he's been nice. He's been really nice to me since I met him when I moved here. But yeah, I have heard some stories from some people about.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stories. Everybody has like a story, like this happened or that happened. So I'm like, I was basically like, listen, the guy's got
I don't understand why he got so mad just because I mean, I realize you're posting this shit, but you're a comic and it's also.
No, it's not from that.
Why does he give a shit?
I posted it, I tweeted it, then he blocked me, but then I think he got mad because I was talking about it on this show or on Jim and Sam or whatever. So it's like. Listen, man, don't be. What I say is, if you're gonna fucking give comedy tips every day for a year, maybe don't have so much fucking. Maybe don't be such a dick. You know what I mean?
Full of anger,
huh? I maybe you're not the best guy to give comedy tips if you have all these stories about because I can't even say the guy's name. He actually asked this other comic to give a comedy tip because I guess he's running out of ideas. So the guy was gonna do a tip about don't run the light, it's a and then he's like, I can't because. This Gary runs the light. So there's all kinds of things like, hey, but don't do this. I'm like, oh, Gary.
Yeah.
Don't
I get it. And
don't flip out on the crowd. Oh, shit, Gary flips out on the crowd. I mean, that's what he's known for, flipping out on the crowd. But then he had a problem with Sherrod, so it's like, whatever. It's like,
what happened with him and Sherrod?
I'll let Sherrod tell. I'm not going to fucking tell because I don't know exactly what happened.
Okay.
But the point is that don't be if you're going to be a fucking asshole. Don't
There was a guy in the corner.
I basically did it so like people are like, listen, this guy got issues. He's already threatened me.
Yeah.
He's fucking touching me, and he's not what he seems to be. And people are like, well, so the comedy community knows.
It's not gonna hurt him at all.
No, but the comedy community knows that what the guy fucking that he's he is what he is. Everybody knew Everybody knew anyway. So I'm just basically like, this is what the guy does.
Did anything happen at the cellar because he assaulted you?
What do you mean?
Are you calling him a nut?
Well, if something like that happens, did anybody at the cellar say like, "Hey, I mean, you got banned for tweeting stuff"?
Well, as Kevin
didn't get banned, but
as Kevin had said,
should have got banned.
Does anything happen like that?
As Kevin had said, the Jews stick together, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said. So
Did I?
Yeah.
Under oath.
Under oath.
You're gonna have to break that down into what context. He said that a lot.
I'm just saying, like, the Irish don't stick together,
Lord.
but the Jews stick together. The Italians stick together. Some people stick together. I don't know. Black people stick together. They like to shoot each other, but I think when they're not shooting each other, they're pretty tight. Am I right?
In prison.
And yeah. So I'm just saying, like, I don't think Noam's gonna. Plus, Noam was like, well, Kevin had a comment, so it's like maybe I did have a comment, but it's like. But I'm glad I got a chance to be like, listen, I just like to expose fraudulent fucking people, and he's a fucking fraud.
We're comedians, and you're you're talking shit, but it's kind of.
But basically, if the guy's
being truthful, but it's fun. But
the guy's a
funny,
fraud.
If the guy's
if the guy's a fraud, I'm gonna be like, listen, he's a fraud, and then he triggered it. By fucking the last time I followed him, he was a fucking asshole with the crowd. He brought up Neil Brennan's name. I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?" So I'm like, "All right, well, I'll get him.
Do well, when you followed him.
Yeah, I just did my act. I didn't address what he did because he brings up Neil Brennan. The crowd doesn't even know who Neil Brennan is.
How do you bring him up?
He does some. Liz said now it's like some bit he's working on. Listen, the guy's delusional and he's arrogant. It's really like arrogance. He's arrogant because he's arrogant. He's also arrogant because he's big. So he's like, well, if you don't agree with me, I'll just fucking break you in half. That's why he does bits where like even when look, Bob's here. Bob's our guest. He's looking at his phone.
I hear you. I'm listening.
Did Opie one time. I was on Opie's show one time, and fucking me and Judy Gold. It was right after him and Jim split.
Right.
And he's doing the afternoons, and so Judy's looking at her phone while we're doing the show. I go, what are you looking at? She goes, I'm looking to see what the comments are about the show. I go, you're the dumbest cunt. So you're looking at the comments.
You're a fraud.
You're looking at the comments about the show you're doing right now.
Right.
They're probably saying, get off your phone, you dumb fucking gigantic cunt.
That's topical.
Wow. I was like, wow, people really like their phone. So who's on your phone? You got a
nothing. It was a
2-for-1 coupon at fucking Outback Steakhouse. You fat fuck.
It was a text from Subway.
What, the sandwich shop?
Yeah.
You eat Subway?
No, I got on their.
You eat Subway?
I've been on their. No.
You're disgusting. The shit you eat.
I've been on their text list for years. I just haven't opted out.
So would you get like a coupon? Like, hey, come in.
They always send you one. Yeah, like you buy a sandwich and you get another one for free. But I haven't.
You got to buy like 12.
No. You get if you're on the text thing, that'll be like if you buy a meal, you get another sandwich for free.
No, they do.
Yes.
They give you one after.
I'm on the text list, Kevin. You don't fight me on this.
This is the worst show I've ever been in my entire life.
I wish I got a text from Outback Steakhouse. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I wish I got a text from anybody. I wish I got a text from everybody saying there's a fire in my house, so I can have to go.
The Grim Reaper.
It's right outside. I'll be.
If there was a fire, would you go home? Well, what do I care? I'm renting. Yeah.
I go home with any excuse. I don't even want to go home. I think I'm gonna get divorced.
Probably not a bad
this
idea.
week.
You want to get a place?
Yeah, me and
You have a wall?
I just live at the Port Authority.
It's a legitimate.
fellas.
Paul Otto, he's a carpenter. He knows what he's doing. It's a real wall.
You could put like another wall between
Third wall. Break down that wall, Mr. Gorbachev.
Or you guys could get bunk beds. That'd be fun.
I don't know if you know what the third wall is.
I know the fourth wall. We're doing a radio show.
Can you see me?
All right. Is third wall porno or something? You don't even know what it is?
I meant fourth wall. When he said it, I was like, shit, he's right.
That's why you think the show couldn't get any worse.
I think we've broken
We have no
first wall.
callers today. Is it Monday? Is it Sunday?
I shouldn't have tweeted I was on here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck, man?
Ovo Cool Cat, where are you, buddy?
I hate fucking.
You don't want to call in and say I'm fat?
779-626-8846. Please, I'll give you money. I'll PayPal you money.
Yeah, $20 per.
Whoa. It's 2019. It's Venmo, Kevin. Jesus Christ.
Is it?
Did you see the Nikki Glazer thing over the weekend? Where
Yeah.
She called out the Acme Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Because they said she was too offensive, and then the guy just said, "No, you're just not my cup of tea." And then she's like, "All right."
I took her side
I
actually.
would guess it was probably a couple years ago. I wonder if that was recently.
She tweeted it yesterday.
I know she tweeted it, but I'm saying I wonder if that interaction was recent or a couple years ago.
But that guy, that guy
She's
makes
playing theaters.
That guy makes up his mind anyway. That guy, what's his name? Louis Lee. He's one of those guys who'd be like, I don't like that guy from like when he saw you 10 years ago. Whatever you were 10 years ago, that's what he is. Because he's not even around. A lot of these guys are not even around. They don't see the shows.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't like that guy. And even if your act changed, like, I don't like that guy.
I wouldn't mind making Nick.
But it is funny, yeah, saying Nikki saying that he said she was too dirty and then booking Louis C.K. But it's all about, of course, all the shows.
Well, it's his club. He can do whatever he wants.
Of course.
And it's
yeah.
Nikki's prerogative to fucking give her opinion.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Why even start a sentence, really? So Saturday, I'm having my birthday at Gallagher's 2000.
Is your wife going and your kids?
Yeah, I'm bringing my 9 and 12-year-old to a strip club in Queens. It's
Let me
great.
put that in my calendar.
Yeah, Bobby, come on by. You'll be right by.
Oh, Liz, you live there?
Where is it?
Queens.
Sunnyside.
You live in Queens?
In Astoria. Yeah.
Not too far.
Oh, yeah, you could take a fucking lift right over there.
Bruce is going to come.
What
Bruce-
time?
God. Yeah, I won't be there.
Like around 9 o'clock. And then I'll be at the Polo bar before that for dinner, but that's not. It's just going to be just a little quiet thing. But
With
then
who?
Just family,
And then you're going to leave them to go to Gallagher's?
Yeah.
Where are you saying you're going?
Free cover?
It's $20, but I might be able to get some passes.
Where are you saying you're going?
Go to Gallagher's. Who cares?
You're going to tell your wife I'm going to a strip club?
Yeah. I guess. I hadn't really thought about it. It's not a big
So you're
deal.
going to have lunch? I mean, you're going to have dinner with your wife and your kids.
Well, dinner with my wife and her family, and then,
And you're going to say, adios, I'm going to see naked women.
well, I can't see anything anyway, so we should just have it in an Irish bar. I mean, what's the point?
But you're going to say you're going to go hang out with some friends.
Yeah.
Some people you
walk.
See, there you go. It's not bad.
some people that you like more than her.
I like her very much, but it's my birthday night, and I got a bunch of guys that want to see me, and actually some girls. Flutesy is going to come. Karen Feehan will probably be there. I don't think Karen's going to come, but
They're not going to go.
Lucy's going to go.
They're going to go to strip club.
She loves the strip club.
Flutesy.
She's
You know
buying.
Flutesy?
No.
Okay. But she's a girl that.
Having a big retarded boy in the third chair. Flutesy.
That's a song. That's
Here's words he
some
likes.
song
It's
is
like,
like
flutesy,
flutesy. I don't know what the
okay.
song.
Say that you love me, flutes.
Thanks for chiming in. Flutesy.
Yo, flutesy, yo.
No, I think that's a bad idea. Go ahead, caller. Thank
gonna go, Kevin?
God. Holy shit.
All right.
Go
Favorite Mother's Day memory?
He probably hung up just
I-
to fucking get
Yeah,
even.
just call
All
it.
the times we were like, we hang up on them.
You. Anybody cared or no?
Yeah, he should be there.
Oh, okay.
Ben?
Ben, the two of us need look no more.
That's a beautiful song.
We've-
About a rat.
We've been looking for.
The most beautiful song ever about a rat. There's been some other rat songs.
Wait a minute. This is ridiculous.
That guy sounds like a dial tone.
Please kill me.
Hello.
He's not there. He must have another guy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, Bob, you are a fucking mushy pile of comedy aids. You know that?
Yeah, thanks,
Fucking
buddy.
are.
Thanks, man. What do you do?
When you're sitting in, I grow weed for a living. You fat fuck. When you're sitting in that one room, you call your own tonight. Please, the 12 gauge, the barrel goes in the mouth. Toe on the trigger. You fat fuck. And get off this fucking show already.
Oh my gosh, you make so many valid points. Why don't you
Hey.
go fuck yourself?
Hey, my wife said I should have been freaked out that you had a taser last week. I'd be like, I know the guy. He calls into our show. There's nothing to worry about.
It's illegal to have a taser.
Yeah, and did you keep the taser? You fucking homo.
No, I gave it to Keith. He knows what to do with tasers.
Oh,
You tased
Christ,
a couple
and
of
that's the same
black
reason
dudes
you
for
never
old
got
time's
is
sake
'cause
at
your
Times
fucking
Square.
wife wouldn't let you have one.
Huh?
It's the same reason you don't have a gun, because your wife wouldn't let you have one. Isn't that it?
Yeah, I'm a real cock.
That's a good point.
I know you are, goddammit. Get a shotgun and defend what's yours, for fuck's sake.
Where am I supposed to put a shotgun? In the freezer?
Your kids have bunk beds.
You keep it in your bedroom. Where I have a kid, and I lived in New York, and I had a shotgun in my bedroom. Like, you tell your kids if they go in your room, you'll fucking chop their hands off. Don't you carry large knives on you all the time?
Yeah. But what, you put it under your bed or where you put a shotgun?
Yeah, you can put it under your bed, in the closet, wherever you like.
But what if your kids find it and they put it in their mouth?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and then you celebrate, and don't worry, there's another one there, right?
Yeah, we got two.
That's a good point.
The odds are both going to kill themselves.
Exactly. Come on.
They're not strong enough to reload it.
You're right.
Kickback. Poor little boy. He probably like blow up half his face, and you have to like live with
Don't
him.
talk about my kid blowing up half his face. Jesus Christ. No, but first of all, I don't live on the ground floor, so what are the odds they're going to get to my apartment unit? You know what I mean? So I don't know if I need a shotgun. I need it for the neighbors.
Oh, you're so funny. Look, you need it because this is America, and you can defend you and yours against whatever. Like,
Well, you know what I
doesn't
realized?
concern
You know
at
why
all?
people are so defensive about the Second Amendment is because when the South, I don't know what happened when the war ended, when the Civil War ended, but they were probably real like, hey man, don't take our fucking guns, because the government, they were fighting against the U.S. government.
Right.
So they were probably, everyone was probably like, especially people in the country, they're like, we can't trust the fucking Washington D.C. and the government because
This is all. You have no idea what I'm talking about, you stated bitch.
This is still better than talking to Bob.
someone could throw a fucking lemon meringue pie in my face and that'd be better. No, your cancer's in remission, right?
Well, no, it's not in remission. They just removed all of it. So I guess you could say, yeah, I'm cancer-free. Yeah.
Hey, like Monday, free Mondays.
Yeah, free Monday and no cancer.
No cancer on Monday.
Fucking
Sure
right.
didn't give you cancer.
2 for 1.
2 more, and then we'll have 3.
So your wife doesn't give a shit that you have all these knives and guns and shit.
Look, my wife carries a knife in her bag. Any man worth his salt should carry a knife, a multi-tool, a flashlight, and if the state allows it, a fucking gun. That's what you should be carrying.
And hand cream.
Yeah, I guess, whatever.
It gets trapped in the wind.
Does your wife ever?
Go ahead.
I don't even know how to say it. I'm
My
thinking
wife
about that.
carries a taser and a knife and a tiny little multi-tool in her purse.
But you always need to borrow a pen, right?
Write her
it could
checks.
happen.
No, but when you ever come at her like to try to have sex with her, she'll ever tase you or pull a knife on you because you're not a good-looking man.
Well, he leads with the shotgun.
No. You didn't even get a laugh out of that. You took like a 30
Shut the fuck up. I got guns. I'm from Texas, motherfucker. So go fuck yourself.
I'm from Vermont, you silly.
Oh my
shit.
gosh, it's
Shut
like the
fuck
first or
mouth.
second
you know
state.
What I want to do with Biggerstaff? I want to fucking chain him to the back of my car and drag him till he's dead, you piece of shit. You funny cunt. Shut your fucking mouth.
Oh my gosh, this guy likes to yell, doesn't he?
It's hilarious.
We give him a
I'm the
T-shirt.
angry caller, you piece of shit. You
I
can
know,
listen
you're
to
an
the
angry
last
bitch
show.
is what you are.
Whoa.
No, you can see what I bring. Go ahead, watch last week's show. But you don't watch the show because you can't afford it. You poor cunt. You fucking 10-cent
Yeah,
bitch. You nothing.
that's why.
Fuck you.
I'm rich like McCarthy is.
I have it.
I got hundreds of dollars in my bank
him-
account.
we'll call him McCarthy.
Wait, oh shit, not
Yeah,
hundreds.
well,
we'll call
what you haven't gotten
McCarthyism.
was a laugh this entire show, you disgusting fuck.
This guy's good. I'll give it to him.
So where do you go up?
When you sweet talk your wife, do you talk like that or what do you do?
No, well, she likes hearing me fucking tear people up like this. It's a good time.
Oh, God.
He's good at it too. Like
The guy's the best.
yeah.
Anyway, well, Bob Biggerstaff.
I've been called worse.
Bob Neff.
B and the N are very close on the keyboard.
Lord.
All right,
this
later,
is red.
boys.
This
I'll
is
talk to you soon.
this is
All right,
red.
thank you.
He's red meat.
Call.
You're red meat for the
Stay
angry
healthy.
caller. Yeah, stay healthy. It's Bob. What's his face? Barry Ribs like good health. He ends every tweet or Facebook post. Good health. I'm like, yo, good health. I'm 80.
I'm gonna be up.
I'm 80. I'm going to Arizona for a one-nighter. Oh God, kill me right now.
God.
Go ahead, caller.
That's good stuff.
Hey, it's OVO Cool
There's our
Cat
boy.
here.
Hi, buddy.
What's going on in New Mexico?
Yeah. I'm responding to Kevin's summons to call in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come to me, creatures of the
What I
night.
was going to say is I salute you, Brian T. McCarthy. You look like you just got out of the Navy with that haircut.
I am. Well, I don't mind a pair of tight white pants, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
All right. You can swap my deck any day of the week.
I have a meanie like tight white pants.
Oh, on the floor.
Man, that last caller, I'm kind of concerned that he has all these knives and guns and shit. He totally looks like a freaking serial killer or something.
Nah, he's all right.
He's just.
He's funny. I like him though. He's probably gonna come.
Let me ask you a question about Albuquerque. Hold on, real quick. Does it get really hot there in the summer?
It does, but probably not as bad as a place like Arizona, as Barry Ribs would call it.
Because aren't you guys in the mountains? Aren't you elevated or something?
Yeah, we got real good altitude out here. That's why I don't know. Maybe that's why we have so much crime out here. But
you have a lot of crime. What kind of crime do you have in Albuquerque? What do you mean?
The crime in Albuquerque is real fucked up down here. It's basically a lot of meth heads fucking their kids and stuff.
Ooh.
And
that's illegal.
Yeah. It's real brutal, and people are doing crazy shit on the streets. It's like a third world country out here. You guys gotta come out here.
If you get high enough, they should let you do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Because you're like, I'm so high.
It's like the purge all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you? I
don't know what I'm doing.
I fucked my kids. How is that? I'm high.
I don't remember doing it, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I have impaired judgment.
Yeah. Let me see. What is the name of the worst neighborhood in Albuquerque? If I wanted to get in some real trouble.
The worst neighborhood? Well, I guess you would probably have to go down
the Martin Luther King Boulevard?
Oh, yeah. There's always shit going. Well, there's actually a hospital right there. But the hospital on Martin Luther King
That's
Boulevard,
convenient.
you see people go in with their freaking with their feet on their hands and shit. It's crazy. But yeah, we have a pretty bad Martin Luther King Boulevard, but that's also Central. So Central is basically our main road, which is basically what you take to the Route 66 and whatnot. So
Sure.
yeah, that's basically the really, really.
Is the Indian,
really bad.
there's a native Indian population worse than the black population in the city? Or is it worse neighborhood or no?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we don't have a lot of black people out here.
Right.
The Native Americans are on the reservation, Kevin.
Yeah, but don't the Native Americans, they live in certain parts of the city?
Not all of them. Unfortunately, no, just kidding.
That's cool.
No, but no,
they live in the casino.
out here amongst all of us.
They intermingle. Yeah, I was in
Yeah,
that.
they
See them at the
intermingle.
7-Eleven? I'm trying to say, are they live in a city or are they poor and they get drunk all the time? And they sit Indian style like Rich Ross joke.
Right.
Yeah, no, they live amongst the city. They live amongst all of us. Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're poor and they're
basically,
drunk.
Yeah, they're poor and they're drunk and they're juggalos. They like to kind of be like the white trash people out here, where they go to the insane clown posse shows and the metal shows, and they're real fun to hang with over there. But yeah.
You call them a juggalo?
Yeah, it's like a ICP thing.
Yeah.
Kevin doesn't know what you're talking about.
It's like a gigolo,
They
but
have
with a
some
U?
fat heads too, man. They have some fat ass heads.
They wear white and black face paint, clown makeup.
Juggalo.
Yeah, they do like a Juggalo
Fans of
festival.
the Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
They're
It's a
still a
band.
thing?
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Really?
Yeah, they make that Faygo where they spray the crowd with that drink. It's like Mountain Dew kind of.
They have a huge festival every year.
Yeah, it's called the Feast of the Juggalo something. I don't know.
They got labeled as a
Gathering of the
as a
Juggalos.
hate.
Gathering of the Juggalos. Thank you.
It's in Albuquerque every year?
But no, I think it's kind of
No, the thing is on the East Coast.
yeah magnets. How do
Actually
they?
got- they
And
actually
they're
got
all there
labeled-
for one band?
No, they have a festival.
It's like a Lollapalooza for
Yeah.
the clown posse.
Actually got labeled as a hate group or something by the FBI. And then they sued them, and
It's the one that-
they actually won.
It's the one that Tila Tequila went out on stage and they threw bottles of piss at her,
And batteries and
batteries and
She
stuff.
liked it?
And
Oh
so
no, she was.
How's she doing?
she's doing great.
They threw human feces at her too.
I like how you had to say human feces. I like how you had to give that caveat. You're like, it wasn't cat shit. It was human feces. Yeah, they're
No, but
real.
Kevin,
They're real. It's a rough crowd, man. A rough crowd down there. But you can get like, are there good strip clubs in Albuquerque? I think I may have asked you that before.
No, I don't go to any of them because I hear like you'll get like a
Is that
disease
Tila
just like
Tequila?
walking in.
Yeah, you get a disease
Oh
walk.
yeah, look at that. Yeah, she gets hit with shit.
Why they hate her? Because she's not Indian?
She sucks.
Indians have nothing to do with this. It's just he's saying that the Indians in Albuquerque like ICP. They're not a bunch of people wearing headdresses. Hey, hey, runs with scissors. Give me hot load from toilet. I throw it at Chinese Oriental girl.
I saw some porn with her in it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, she anal. Right at the shitter. God bless her.
But Kevin,
Yeah.
did you hear about Chris D'Elia when he came out here? He basically got in trouble. Like he got on the news out here in Albuquerque because he said Albuquerque sucked basically, and everyone is like they don't want him to come back out here, which is funny because he's actually like Jeff Leach doesn't like him, so I think Jeff Leach should beat him up and maybe we'll crown him the king of Albuquerque or something.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Albuquerque. Nobody needs Albuquerque.
Like
Who's Jeff
Boston.
Leach?
Yeah, who's
That's
Jeff
right.
Leach? No, I'm saying even if he shits on Albuquerque, who cares? He just won't go there. He'll go to Phoenix.
Exactly. Yeah, it sucks out here, but you should come out here, Kevin, because I think we're getting a comedy club.
Nice. There you
You
go.
want me to help build it?
Yeah, I think we have $1 to the GoFundMe page for the comedy club in Albuquerque.
Yeah, like a GoFundMe or a barn raising.
You should have a
We're making
GoFundMe
fun
for
of
the
American.
bar that you're going to build. Skeevy Wonders.
Stevie Wonders. That's actually not-
Eddie F did it for his bus. He got like 60,000, and people think he's embezzling money. That whole bus thing
the
went
bus
nowhere.
exploded.
No, but he got a lot of money, and then it was like, "Where's the money?"
Right. Well, he still put out a podcast, right?
Huh?
He still puts
No,
out.
and he just tweet. I don't know. No, I don't think so. He just tweeted, "Should I bring back the talking shit podcast?" So I think the other one's over.
America waits.
On Duncan.
If Brian had a
Joe
bar out
Matarese
here,
has
like, it would
a
honestly
Joe
be
Matarese
good.
has a Patreon. He has 8 people.
I'm sorry. Say that on Ovo. Sorry.
No, if you had your Stevie Wonder bar out here, it will honestly do good because we have like nothing out here. So maybe you should make your bar out here
All right,
in
I'll make-
Albuquerque, Brian.
I'll make the bathrooms very party friendly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, double locks in all the handicap stalls.
You should just call it Booger Sugar.
Yeah, call Booger Shut. That'd be really funny.
Call the bar Booger Sugar. They have the FBI there all the time.
Exactly. Every drink comes with a rolled up dollar bill. Here you go.
Booger Sugar.
Booger Sugars. I bet we can get Coke in Albuquerque in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Although, Ovio, you don't do crystal meth, right?
No. I don't do any.
Hey, do you have a job? Do you have a job?
No, I actually don't. Unemployed right now.
Unemployment's like the lowest it's been in 50 years. Ovio's like, I can't get any luck.
No, I'm actually in school.
Huh?
I'm in school.
What are you studying?
Well, I'm in the 3rd grade right now. No, no, I'm at UNM at the college out here. I'm in business.
University of New Mexico.
How old are you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Aztecs.
Obos.
Oh. How old are you?
I'm 21. I'm turning 22 in a few weeks, Kevin.
When's your birthday?
You should PayPal me.
Paintball you? That's what I heard.
Ask,
PayPal
ask
me.
for money like your hero did.
No, my birthday's on May 27th.
I don't like I don't like Geminis.
Oh, come
Why?
on, we're born in the
How
same
do you know
month.
that?
Because my wife, she made me aware of everybody's, just the ones close to me.
Yeah. Gemini, they steal your
dancers.
things. They talk about you behind your back. They make sure that when they give you food, they don't wash their hand.
Estás yo culo.
They say when you're Gemini, you're two-faced. Are you two-faced, Ovio?
No, he's a
guess
cool
little
cat.
bit. I don't know.
Nah, you can't. That horoscope stuff is bullshit.
Yeah, I know. Everything's bullshit,
It's
right?
bullshit. Nothing matters. It's like,
To me.
can't wait to die.
Hey, Brian.
Yo,
So you said that you were like friends with the guys like on that porn website, Bang Bros, and the,
Yeah.
and the Bang Bus and all that
yep.
shit.
Well, I'm not friends with them, but yeah, I know them.
Yeah, Bill Bang.
Yeah, but most of those guys are like in Miami. So like when you're hanging out with them, were they like mostly Puerto Ricans and stuff? Like
No, these guys were the white guys. These are the guys that kind of ran the whole show. These were a couple of white guys, and my buddy is friends with them, and they came from Miami to Vegas, and that's how that whole thing. It was sort of a tangential thing. And then later that night, I weirded the two of them out because they had these really hot hookers back at the hotel room, and I asked to rub their feet, and they asked me to leave the room.
Bang Hermanos is run by Puerto Rican guys.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, let me come in a hubcap and you lick it out.
You asked the hookers if you could rub their feet, and they kicked you out.
They were like,
After he came on them.
They were like, this guy's kind of got it. Like, it was a little late. I was too.
Oh, you came on them?
No, I didn't come on anybody. But the girls were really cute, and they were sitting on the couch, and I was sitting between the two of them, and I was like, hey, you guys, is it cool if I rub your feet? And then, like...
They left?
The Bang Bros guys talked to my buddy. My buddy was kind of like, hey, Brian, like, we're kind of getting 86'd here, so you got to hit the road.
Hey, Brian. Yeah. Hey, Brian. If you want to fuck him in the ass, that's fine. But what's up with this
You're
feet?
a married man.
What's up with this feet shit, weirdo?
It's like kissing them. They don't want you to kiss them on the mouth. They just want you to fucking fuck their ass.
Yeah, but whenever I'm with a gay hustler, we make out for hours. Just a couple of fellas.
Get over here, Ian.
Ian, ugh.
Gay hustler. What is that? Hisler?
He's all right.
All right, Ovio. We're
Ovio.
done.
All right. Hey,
Oh, we got
phone
another
call. All right.
See you later, birthday
maybe
boy.
Somebody to yell at me.
All right.
Hey, caller.
John.
Oh.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, John?
Hey.
It's Tom, actually, but I want to talk to Brian for a second.
What's up, Tom?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
I was actually, going back to Eddie Ift, I was actually at his last show at the Improv when he killed his Talking Shit show, and I didn't know you were going to be there.
Right.
And my girlfriend's black, and when you came walking
Hang
onto
up
the
on him.
stage, I was like, oh, shit, you're going to hear a lot of N-words.
I don't think I dropped any N-bombs there, did I?
It was at least 15.
Oh, Scott, no way. No way. You're crazy.
Wow.
No way.
I've been apologizing for like the last 2 years.
Well, I'm sorry I spooked her.
Wow.
Like,
You really went up on his show? You dropped the N-bomb a lot?
I don't think so. I remember that show because there was a bunch of LA comics, and one guy came up on stage. He was on acid.
Oh, God.
And he sat there, and then Paul Provenza was there. Paul Provenza came up, and it was a fun show. I mean, it was. I don't think I said the N-word 15
times, maybe 12.
It's like a lot. That just seems excessive.
It does seem like a lot. How would you even do it 15 times?
You'd have to really like get him in there, like
Yeah, like you have Tourette's or whatever.
yeah, whoop, oh boy. Yeah, no. Also in LA, I think you get into kind of a comfort zone because there really aren't that many black people in Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
nobody says it anyway, so maybe everybody was laughing.
Yeah.
All right, we got to go. Thanks for the call. But you should do a GoFundMe with your bar.
With the bar one, yeah.
Evie's.
Maybe Bruce can help me with that. I'm going to see Bruce tomorrow.
Yeah, Bruce. Is Bruce going to Gallagher's?
I hope so.
He's Saturday
night,
I
baby.
can't go. My wife's going somewhere on Saturday.
Why not? Get your mother-in-law to watch the kids.
Oh yeah, Bruce. I was going to get Bruce to babysit, so I guess he can't babysit, right? So I guess it's
Bring the kids. They have a coat check.
My kids would snitch me out so bad.
They would.
Dad took us there. All the women were naked. It was disgusting.
I kept going to the ATM, back and forth. He was drinking gin and tonics like they were water, Mom.
What's insufficient funds mean, Mommy?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh God. Anyway, thanks for the. You got anything?
Thanks,
to plug?
Tom.
Your T-shirts.
Want to start over here?
Comicbob.com is my website. Bob_Biggerstaff.
What is it? Comic Bob.
Comic Bob.
That's a good name for a website.
BobBiggerstaff.com too, but it's fucked up when you do it by my name. Like it makes the website thin or something. It's fucking stupid.
We get all
Can't do nothing with you.
We get all the
It can make your website then, but it can't do nothing with you.
call this
Comic
show.
Bob, it looks perfect, but if you go BobBiggerstaff.com, that was a good one.
Can we rename this show Show Business Superstars, please? It's like horrible. BrianPMcCarthy.com. Go to the shop. Remember, the promo code is Gary Gulman. GaryGulman.
Gary Goldman.
40% off everything in the
I'm
store.
a bitch for putting up the picture. I can't believe people.
I think so, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just
Like snitched him out.
want to call you a
Like
bitch.
Serpico. Remember Serpico got shot in the face in the movie? They trapped him.
The guy that was in Amadeus.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't think it was F. Murray Abraham.
Yeah, he was in the movie. He was in.
Yeah, but I don't think
he was the guy that shot him.
Okay,
Yeah, he wasn't the guy who shot him.
Right.
People are like, they think, but there's nothing I could do. Once it was out, I had to get it out.
It's all right. It probably got you some listeners. I know you love it.
I picked up the picture. It has it's up to 85,000 impressions, and it said I picked up one new follower. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. When you expand it, I'm like all these numbers are amazing, and you go down one new follower.
Nice.
So people act like you got to fucking sign up and pay and all kinds of shit. But I got more than that. But I think just directly or whatever. Who fucking knows? It was worth it.
I'm sure you got. Yeah, I'm sure.
It was worth it to get one new follower.
Mm-hmm.
Gay for pay.
Gay for pet. It was funny because we were doing the show this morning with Joanne. She goes, "Wasn't the last promo code HIV positive?" I'd say, "Yeah, sure was."
Do they know what the Gary Goldman thing was?
Yeah, they do now. They thought it was funny. Everyone always asks me about it. Like I'm like the Kevin whisperer.
Yeah, but you don't even know what happened.
I know better
Probably
than
embellish it so that.
Yeah. I'm like, he put his giant Jew hands all over Kevin's fucking head and was punching him in the nose, and Kevin bit his ear off, and they had to sew it back on. Just the whole story. The gnome came downstairs and started pissing in their mouths, and
we had to take it because he owns the club.
Exactly. Then Esty started fingering her pussy in the corner.
Jesus.
All right, so that's it. Kevin Brennan 666. Follow me on Twitter. I'd like to pick up more than one. I'm almost up to anyway. Yeah. All right, God bless America.
Thank you, Garrett. Everybody else.
Yeah.